Today, I'm going to construct and test out the ultimate mech suit. We will see just what it's capable of, given the limitations of a 21 item build limit. So, let's get to it. Now, the game does give you your very own mech suit in the form of the Sage Minoru, and this suit is pretty fun to play with on its own. However, as much as I appreciate Minoru, I'm looking to build my own suit. So, first up is to come up with a good design. And there's a lot to consider here, because it has to look cool, but I also want this suit to pack a punch. My first suit took a while to construct, and it turned out looking okay. But as I went to make sure I fit all the pieces together right, I realized it didn't work at all. Yep, checks out. So, I took a quick nap. That way I wasn't working in the dark. And ultimately, I decided to modify the body of the mech I've used in past videos. And this alone made the suit look way better. Yeah, it too had a fatal flaw. That being, it wouldn't move. So yeah, that's a big ol' fail. Even though this one didn't work out, I felt like I was way closer with this design than with my other one. So, I decided to make a slight few modifications to get it up and running. Turns out, the real problem I'm gonna have with this mech suit is controlling it. Because, as I found out, it loves to get stuck on everything.
Outstanding!
Now, it surely does look cool, but I have got to be able to control my mech suit with no issues. So, I figured a change of scenery would help spark new ideas. And I was right. Because in record time, I was ready to finally get a suit up and running. But for real this time. Hopefully. And as I got it working, I drove it off a cliff. By the way, I fell for so long, this is literally sped up by 500%. And somehow, the device didn't even break. Then, I finally found enemies. But instead of taking them on, I drove the suit into a river and floated away. But I wasn't ready to give up so easily. So, I made it work. And finally, was able to achieve my first real results with the suit. By making it take care of a bunch of bats. Yeah, it looks like this whole mech suit thing just isn't working out for me so far. After setting the time back to day, I was ready to for sure make this mech do some work. And in its own weird way, it looks pretty awesome. It kind of reminds me of Majora's Mask, if you close your eyes completely. With the bad jokes out of the way, I was finally taking down mobs. And this thing does the trick. In fact, I took down so many different types of mobs with this boss. That is, until I was finally bested by a Battle Talus. Due to the lasers always locking on to its body. But this brings the question. Is this the ultimate mech suit? It's a contender for sure if you're going for Zoni device builds, but when it comes to ease of use, Minoru is still the best suit in Tears of the Kingdom, in my personal opinion. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And as always, I'll catch you next time.